Hi, welcome back to my channel, Bubbie Pins. I have a question for you. What are your family rules? See, a lot of people get stumped right on that one because we expect our children to follow our family rules, but we never really taught them what they were, maybe because we don't know them. So I suggest you go out with your spouse and sit down at a private moment for coffee and come up with 3 family rules for your children. Make sure they're age appropriate, right? You don't want to say, your curfew is 10 o'clock if your kid is 2, right? So make sure your family rules are appropriate and make sure they're general. And every once in a while, go out with your spouse again and reevaluate your family rules and see if you've taught them and if you're enforcing them. Teaching what the family rules are is extremely important, and being consistent that these are the rules. Now, what I like to do for my family is I like to give the family rules in the beginning of their life, the first 3 family rules, and then they become a given. So by the time they reach 9 or 10, we now have a different set of family rules because we don't need these anymore. That's just how we act. That's just how we respond. Let me give you an example. The 3 family rules that I came up with for my family, and they don't have to be for yours. This fits for me. Number 1 is do what I say every time with a smile. Yeah, I wouldn't you love if your kid did that? Well, if you start training them from the time that they are on their feet walking, then it actually becomes possible. And if you watch some of the past videos or ask me for the parenting manual, it'll show you these techniques on how to do that. The second family rule that I have is meal times. You don't have to like it, you just have to eat it. And you don't have to eat all of it. You just have to taste it a little bit. It's not a restaurant. We're not like, you don't like it, what else do you have? It's not like that. You don't have to like it. I make sure that everything that's on that plate is going to go to your brain, to your muscles, to your heart, to your every part of your body is going to grow and develop from what I put on your plate. So you might not like it. It's not as good as ice cream, but you just have to eat it. My third rule is ask, don't tell. If you want to go somewhere, ask me. Don't tell me I'm going to my friend's house. Doesn't work. Don't tell me I want milk. I want water. Don't tell me. Ask. May I please have some milk? May I please have some water? May I please go to my friend's house? And as the kids get older, I say to them, you can ask me those things, but not in front of your friends. With all of these, it always goes back to the fact that if you follow rule number 1 in everything, when mom asks you to do something, do it. The first time she asks with a smile, it'll make everything more peaceful. Let your children know, for example, bedtime. Bedtime's going to happen every night. There will never be a night without bedtime, ever. So we don't have to start a fight every night about it. It doesn't have to be one big explosion. Again, I refer back to the parenting manual, Ending Bedtime Blues. It's a fantastic thing. I encourage you to come up with your own family rules. These are the family rules that work for me. They don't work for everyone. Again, everybody has different children, different personalities. They worked for me. And I will tell you that over the years, my kids ate what I told them to eat. We didn't have a restaurant. They washed the dishes afterwards. And today, now that they're raising children of their own, I would think that 3 out of 4 are using these same family rules. One day we'll meet my children and we'll see how they're raising their kids. That's the test of rules, to see if they stand the test of the next generation. How are you doing with yours? That's your Bubbie Pin for today. Stay tuned. If you like this, share it with your friends, subscribe to my channel, and I'll be back again with more Bubbie Pins as soon as I can.